boy. Good. Good boy. Ah. Come. Good. And then you can say to him good and then give him a reward. If he's looking, I'll tell you one actually. Yep. Drop it.
Good.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome to Shabba Canine. So we've got a video here on a Jack Russell Husky mix. He's approximately 2.5 years from what I remember. I've had this video recorded for some time. I've been sitting on the fence about actually releasing it, and the main reason is because any dog that has resource guarding or territorial aggression is usually the worst bite cases that I have dealt with. That being said, I would like to give you guys some hope. If you have a dog that is exhibiting any of these behaviors, that we can change the dog's mindset, the dog's mind frame of how they perceive people coming into their room, coming close to their crates, to their beds, to their toys, whatever it is that's triggering them to want to have to bite or lash out at you. So I will speed through some of the video because they're about an hour and a half sessions that I was doing, but I will try and cover off some of the key points of how we started and how we finished with this particular dog. So for the first session, I was in the room. You can see that he's kind of on alert, but I'm throwing food at him and he is eating it, which is always a positive sign. And I'm slowly making my way up to him. I'm not walking to him face on. I'm standing with my side to him. I'm talking more to the owner and just starting to throw food in, but I'm trying to close the gap. Okay, so fast forward to, I've got to the point where I can sit down next to him and I'm slowly trying to feed him. And he does react at certain points here, especially when I touch his crate. So have a look and we'll move to the final part of the first session.
Okay. That touching that sets him off. Okay. So we need to desensitize you against this.
Okay, so we'll move into the final stage of the first session. So far, from a psychological perspective, the dog has seen me come into the room. He's only had good things happening to him as I've been in the room, with the treats being thrown as I've got closer to him. And then when I am sitting outside his crate, there has been a couple of instances where he's growled at me, but I haven't moved away, which is probably what he's used to people doing, is he'll growl, he'll bark, and they'll move away, which then reinforces that behavior. I've stood my ground, I've sat there. I haven't beaten the dog, bullied the dog, tried to alpha male the dog, or any of that nonsense. It's literally sit there, being that space with him, and every single time that he relaxes, he gets a reward. So he's slowly starting to compute. When I'm relaxed, oh, I get a reward. The growling, nothing's really happening. This guy isn't moving away. The final stage is to use my fake hand. It's the same principle. It's keep the hand there. So he will try to bite the hand. He will try to go for the hand. The hand stays there. When he's relaxed, he'll be rewarded. And the hand will only disappear once he's relaxed, as will I.
do for today? I've got an idea for tomorrow. In fact, let's go with the initial plan. Let's give him a chance. Good boy.
Okay guys, the second session was actually the next day. I wanted to keep the sessions very close together. He had already built some familiarization with me the previous day, so I just wanted to keep that momentum going. The aim I had in the second session was actually to come and sit next to him and sort of see how quickly he will warm to me, and it was very quick, as you see in the video, but he was still triggered. So he's feeding off my hand, which is good as I'm touching the crate, but he still gets triggered when I touch the latch on the crate. And this is why we say no two dogs are the same. So could I have continued doing what I'm doing? I had the leash there if I wanted to apply a correction, if he were to growl or try and bite at my hand. But I thought we're going to try and mix things up a little bit, as he doesn't really have a stranger danger issue. It's more territorial guarding and resource guarding the crate. So I did ask the owner to come and stand over him and firmly say no if he growled or reacted. We tried this, it worked to a certain degree, but I still wasn't comfortable enough to go and just open his crate. So what we did is a little bit of reverse psychology. I asked the owner to get him out the crate and then hand me the leash.
Good, Scotty, come. Good boy. Good. Sit. Good boy. We like that. Yep. Good boy. Yep.
So now the owner's got his dog out and handed him to me, and here I can really see the amount of effort and time the owner's put into his dog. His obedience is really, really sharp. He can heel really well, he can sit really well, and his engagement, the way he looks up at me, is great. So what I started to do is walk around the room with him, just build up a little bit of a relationship, and by me telling him to sit, to heel, to wait, is also building a little bit of leadership on my side with him. And also it's letting me know that he is actually complying with me, so he does have some trust in what I am asking him to do. So then I started to very subtly touch his crate whilst he was outside of it. And you can see he's kind of looking at me a bit funny, like, well, what's this guy doing? I've not really experienced it this way around. And I'm just making the noises, opening the door, closing the door, banging on the crate. There is going to be one instance where he will lunge at me to bite me.
No Persian, man. Good. Good.
And the timing was very, very spot on, and it really taught him that he shouldn't do that. So he lunges, and I very quickly give him a pop on he's got a slip collar on, I give him a pop on the slip collar, and he gets the message that he shouldn't have done that. And then we just continue doing this for a period of time.
Sit. Good boy. Down. Good, down. Sit. Good boy. Yes. Good. Good boy. Good. What's it? Place or what do you say?
Crate.
Crate. Good. Come. Good boy. Good. Crate. Good. Come. Good boy. So this. Yes. Crate. Come. Good boy. Gogi. Crates. Good boy. Good. 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 a meal now. What I'm doing, I'm trying to get the bigger pieces, so I want to take a few nibbles with my finger right there.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay, I think we'll leave it as that. Good boy.
Yeah.
That was really good. So, I mean, yeah, equal for now. I think we'll leave it. He's responding well. Anyway, there was a couple of corrections I gave him, even when we got in there, and he's responding really well. So, I think that was definitely a win today.
Yeah. That was more progress than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Which is good.
All right. We hope for a radical change, boy. No, we don't. We don't. Look at it. This big one's your reward for later. Good. Good. Good boy. Good. Down. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Up. Come. Good boy. Brilliant. That was lovely. Yeah. That was very good, boy. For that, you're going to get the big one. Yes. Good. Good boy. That's brilliant. That was exactly what we wanted.
Okay, so we repeated the previous session for about 10 minutes. We put him in the crate, out the crate, in the crate. I sort of walked out the room, came into the room, walked out the room, came into the room a bit quicker, came into the room slower. Tried to make it as realistic as possible, and he passed really well. Everything we did, there was no reaction, which is great. It's very, very positive progress in a short period of time. But that doesn't mean that he's 100% healed and the likelihood of him biting is completely disappeared. It may be that he's become a bit more familiar with me specifically because I've spent a few days with him. We've been working on desensitizing him, and now he doesn't see me as a threat to his territory or to his crate. So what we have to do is what we call proofing in dog training, and that's just to keep repeating the exercise but using different environments, different people, different dogs, depending what the issue is, to see if he would react. So on the fourth session, I brought in some help, aka my wife. She's comfortable around dogs, clearly, and she's done this a number of times around different behaviors, which is great. So her energy is very calm. And the idea was that she comes in and not so much opens his crate straight away, but just to come in the room and just to stand near the crate, to touch the crate, and to feed him. So it's all positive reinforcement. A lot of what we've done across the last 3-4 sessions has been positive reinforcement. I think there was 1 or 2 corrections that I've used in the 4 sessions with him, and that's it.
Let me walk up to it. Do that for me. Let's just see.
Walk up to it and get to the point of touching it, or just walk up to it?
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just look close by. Good. And then you can say to him good and then give him a reward. If he's looking, I'll tell you one actually. Yep, drop it.
Good.
Oh.
Sorry, his head.
Good. Yeah, just drop it. Don't be tempted to put your finger there. Good. Tell him down.
Down.
Good. Now put your hand onto the back of the crate in case he does go.
Sorry.
Alright. Good. Put your hand and feed him with the other one. That's kind of what we're trying to teach him. Yet you touching it is a good thing. Good. Good boy. In fact, then you can reward him.
Good boy.
Good. And then feed him.
Oh, terrible. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just keep it. There's no.
It's fine. Just drop it in the back. Sorry, you have to drop it right by his head. Yeah. There you go. Good. Now walk away. Let's just leave it at that. Good.
Yeah, that was really good. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Good boy, Cody.
So there you have it. A new person came into the room, came up to his crate, touched his crate, fed him at the same time. He did not react, which is great, and we left it on a positive as always. Is he 100% fixed? No. The owner will have to continue working with him, and he has done. and introduce him to new people that come into the house and show them the ways that they have to come into the room, come into the house. No looking at him, no touching him, no talking to him, just calm energy, feeding him when he's being calm. Okay, so hopefully this video has been informative for you guys and helped you out. If it has, please leave a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated, and I shall see you in the next video.